They created a new sauce for the McNuggets called Szechuan sauce, and it's delicious.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 most shocking Rick and Morty moments. For this list, we'll be going over the most unexpected reveals and developments from the cartoon Rick and Morty. Naturally, there will be spoilers throughout. If there's a Rick and Morty moment that blows your mind that you're shocked didn't make our list, surprise us down in the comments with your picks. Number 10. Which Beth is the clone? The question of whether Rick cloned his daughter Beth lingers for a whole season before we're finally given an answer. Turns out, he did.
My dad made a perfect clone of me to take my place.
Boy, that Rick.
One of the Beths stayed on Earth with her family while the other went out into space and fought against the galactic government. Space Beth's return leads to the question of which Beth is the original.
Beth, if one of you is still alive, you're my real daughter. If you're both alive, don't hurt the other one. She's just a clone. She's not worth it. I'm coming, baby.
That piece of shit.
By the episode's end, Rick reveals that he erased his memory of which Beth is the clone. While the family and Beths are upset by this and refuse to watch his memory, Rick views it himself. But the truth is more shocking than we expected. Even Rick never knew. He randomized the process so he couldn't know. He's not winning Father of the Year.
Holy shit, I'm a terrible father.
Number 9. The Talking Cat. Jerry encounters a talking cat, which he assumes has something to do with Rick.
If you're talking to a cat, it's an abnormal event unrelated to me.
Rick denies this, and Jerry and the cat go to Florida to a beach party. While the cat seems nice, if prone to party fouls, he's also suspiciously cagey about why he can talk.
Why can you talk again?
It's not important, Jerry.
Okay, but why Florida?
Because they don't ask questions. They play volleyball, they party, and they have fun.
Right.
Eventually, Rick picks the two of them up, and on the way home, he stops, traps the cat, and does a scan of his mind to figure out the mystery. However, when Rick and Jerry view the cat's memories, the sight of them causes both men to break down. Jerry throws up, and even the hardened Rick is taken to a dark place.
Get out! Get out!
While we never did see what the cat did, our imaginations paint a disturbing picture. Number 8. Mr. Loonis. When Rick decides to show Morty all the times his mind has been blown, it's pretty mind-blowing for everyone, the audience included. The first of these Rick calls Moonspiracy. While looking through a telescope, Morty sees a sinister, mustachioed man on the moon.
What the heck?
His family doesn't believe him, suggesting it was a smudge on the lens. However, Morty is introduced to the same man, Mr. Loonis, as the new guidance counselor, who alludes to his outer space origins.
I look forward to helping guide you all towards a brighter future. I believe every student should shoot for the moon.
Morty goes to his principal with Loonis' origins, leading to a confrontation with him in the parking lot. Morty later learns that the principal accused Loonis of impropriety, and the man dispatched himself. Worst of all, there really was a smudge on his telescope. Yikes!
Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done?
Number 7. Morty kills Fart. After Morty gets a card or tracker for Crumbopulous Michael, an assassin Rick sold a gun to, Morty decides to stop the killer by tracking him down.
You have arrived at Crumbopulous Michael. Your destination is below.
Michael's target is a gaseous life form held in prison. Morty saves the being, which Rick dubs Fart. Fart seems whimsical and prone to musical numbers with trippy visuals. However, he isn't above using his telepathy for violence.
Goodbye, moon man. Say goodbye, moon man.
When Morty returns him to the portal which will take him home, Fart reveals that he plans to return with others of his kind and cleanse the universe of carbon-based life. After distracting Fart by asking for one more song, Morty kills him with Michael's gun.
Morty. Why?
Morty killing Fart left us shook, even if it was for the best. Number 6. Rick's Federation Fake Out. Rick is captured by the Galactic Federation, and one of their agents tries to force him to reveal the secret of interdimensional travel.
Let's go visit some memories.
Oh, any particular ones? You want to see my first boner, or should we go straight to the moment I discovered interdimensional travel? Ooh, your little flappy doodles are twitching.
He shows the Bugman his memories of meeting another version of himself who offers to show him how to travel to other realities. When Rick passes, the other Rick uses a portal to kill Rick's original wife and daughter.
Come on, girls, the ice cream's gonna melt.
Rick then tries to create his own portal gun to pursue their killer. The Federation copies the code Rick uses. However, Rick soon reveals that he fabricated the events, well, some of them as we learn later, and uploaded a virus to their systems, which lets him escape.
Mission accomplished, boys. Pull me out.
Roger that.
Okay, have fun in what's left of my brain. I'm gonna transfer to yours.
It's a genius play by Rick that had our jaws on the floor. Number 5. Rick's Depression. Rick is a disaster of a human being, and he can be equally disastrous to those around him.
They just put you at the center of their lives because you're powerful, and then because they put you there, they want you to be less powerful. Never gonna happen though, right?
Never.
Even his romantic relationship with a hive mind Unity that controls a whole planet full of people proves too much for it. Unity breaks up with Rick, which leaves him despondent.
But I know how it goes with us. I lose who I am and become part of you. Because in a strange way, you're better at what I do without even trying. Yours. And nobody else's. Unity.
After coming home, Rick goes into the garage, puts a strange creature out of its misery, and nearly does the same to himself. He's only saved by passing out. Rick clearly struggles with issues like alcoholism, but to see him go to such a dark place was truly astonishing. Number 4. Rick and Morty's Big Move. When Morty asks Rick to create a love potion, the results cause devastation on a planetary scale and results in the entire population, besides their family, to become hideous monsters. Their attempts to fix it fail, but Rick suggests a potential solution. We then see the duo in the garage after they've fixed everything.
Wow, Rick, I gotta say, you really pulled a rabbit out of your hat this time. I mean, I really thought that the whole place was gonna be messed up for good, but here you did it. You figured out that crazy solution like you always do. Whew.
However, they suddenly blow up. Then a portal opens up and our Rick and Morty come through. They've just gone to another reality. Rick and Morty bury their alternate selves and set up shop in the mostly identical universe. Morty is shell-shocked by the experience, and we're right there with him.
Everybody seems so far away from me.
It's the first time the show pulls a major twist, and it's still one of the most memorable. Number 3. Tammy's Betrayal. Rick doesn't have a lot of friends, and he has a hard time opening up. So when his best bud, Bird Person, gets married to his human girlfriend Tammy, Rick drags his feet to the wedding and even his toast is reluctant. But he comes around to Tammy and congratulates them.
Bird Person is my best friend, and if he loves Tammy, well, then I love Tammy too. To friendship, to love, and to my greatest adventure yet, opening myself up to others.
Tammy is gracious in her own toast, but she soon reveals that her whole relationship with Bird Person was a ruse, and that she's undercover for the Galactic Federation.
In a lot of ways, I'm not a high school senior from the planet Earth. In a lot of ways, what I really am is a deep cover agent for the Galactic Federation, and you guys are a group of wanted criminals.
She guns down her husband and brings in a SWAT team of soldiers. While Rick and his friends being wanted by the government was set up before, literally no one saw Tammy being a double agent coming.
I don't get the metaphor.
I'll explain it to you later.
Everyone here is under arrest for crimes against the Federation.
L'chaim!
Tammy, what are you doing?
Sit your bird ass down.
Tammy?
Number 2. Evil Morty revealed. In the first season, a sinister version of Rick and Morty captures our Rick and Morty.
I don't like the look of that Rick, Morty. We gotta escape.
The evil Rick scans Rick's brain and mocks him for caring about his Morty. Eventually, evil Rick is killed by freed Mortys, and the Citadel of Ricks arrive on the scene. However, they realize that the villainous Rick was being controlled remotely.
I've seen this technology before. This Rick was being controlled remotely, puppeteered by somebody else. This is the receiver. Yeah, but where's the transmitter?
The culprit is revealed to be Evil Morty, demonstrating himself to be just as or more cunning than a Rick. Evil Morty has been part of the most incredible plot twists in Rick and Morty, from his ascent to president of the Citadel of Ricks to his revelation about the central finite curve. But his first twist remains the most surprising. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Mr. Poopy Butthole is real. In this episode, the Smith family encounters parasites that insert themselves into people's memories as beloved friends and family.
These telepathic little bastards, they embed themselves in memories, and then they use those to multiply and spread out and take over planets. It's disgusting.
They also usually take the form of goofy characters. One of these seems to be Mr. Poopy Butthole, a short, strange man. True to the episode's theme, he even shows up in the theme song, having apparently inserted himself into these events. By the episode's end, all the parasites are dead, shot by the family because they can't think of any bad memories with them. Cue Mr. Poopy Butthole sitting down to dinner. Beth still suspects him and shoots him.
Is something wrong, Beth? Oh!
But in a crazy twist, the strange yellow man is a real person. It's an amazing subversion of expectations.
He'd like to be alone. He told me to tell you he's sorry you didn't have bad memories of him.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.